Previously, we saw Stella's world shattered by betrayal, her journey through pain, and her steps towards healing. She embraced new passions, reconnected with old friends, and even found new love with Amika. But just as things seemed to be turning around, Stella realized there was one more chapter she needed to confront. In this episode, Stella faces the past head-on, seeking closure and understanding. Will she find the answers she's looking for, or will new challenges emerge? Stay tuned as Stella's journey continues, uncovering the truth and discovering her true strength.
I thought I'd left it all behind, but some questions need answers, and some doors need to be closed. It's time to face the past and finally move forward.
She needed closure, a chance to say the things she had been holding inside. They agreed to meet at a quiet cafe, a neutral ground where they could talk openly. Seeing James again was difficult. He looked different, older, perhaps weighed down by his guilt. They exchanged pleasantries before settling into the heart of the matter. "Why, James?" Stella asked, her voice trembling but steady. "Why did you betray me?" James sighed, running a hand through his hair. "I don't have a good excuse, Stella. I was selfish and weak. I never meant to hurt you, but I did, and for that, I'm truly sorry." Stella took a deep breath, feeling a mix of emotions, anger, sadness, but also a sense of release. "I need you to understand how much you hurt me," she said, her voice stronger. "But I also need to let go of that hurt, for my sake, not yours." James nodded, tears glistening in his eyes. "I understand, and I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me someday." Forgiveness wasn't immediate, but that conversation marked the beginning of a new chapter for Stella. She realized that holding on to resentment only kept her tethered to the past. Slowly she began to let go, finding peace in the act of forgiveness. With the past beginning to release its grip, Stella felt a renewed sense of purpose. She and Amika started to dream together, envisioning a future built on shared passions and mutual respect. They talked about collaborating on art projects, traveling to new places, and even the possibility of starting a family. Stella's art continued to evolve, each piece a reflection of her journey. She experimented with new techniques, blending abstract elements with bold colours, symbolising her transformation. Her work attracted attention, leading to invitations to exhibit in prestigious galleries. Emika's support was unwavering. He believed in her talent, encouraging her to take risks and explore new horizons. Their relationship deepened, built on a foundation of trust and shared dreams. One evening, as they sat on the balcony of Emika's house, watching the sunset, he turned to her, a serious expression on his face. "Stella, there's something I want to ask you." Stella's heart skipped a beat. She had an inkling of what was coming, but waited, her breath catching in her throat. Emika took her hand, looking into her eyes. "Will you move in with me? I want us to build our life together every day, not just in moments." Tears welled up in Stella's eyes, not from sadness, but from overwhelming joy. "Yes, Amika," she whispered. "I'd love that." Moving in together was both exciting and daunting. Stella had grown accustomed to her own space, her own routines, but the idea of sharing her life with Amika, of building something beautiful together, filled her with hope. They spent weekends packing up Stella's apartment, sorting through her belongings, deciding what to keep and what to let go. It was a cathartic process, a chance to shed the remnants of her past life and embrace a new beginning. Amika's house was a haven of creativity and tranquility. Stella set up a new studio, a bright, airy space filled with natural light. She hung her favourite paintings on the walls, creating a sanctuary where she could lose herself in her art. Living together brought them closer. They navigated the small challenges of daily life, learning to compromise and support each other. They cooked together, laughed together, and on quiet evenings they sat in the gazebo talking about their dreams and plans. One day, Emeka suggested they collaborate on a joint art project. "Your style and mine combined," he said with a smile. "It could be something truly unique." Stella loved the idea. They decided to create a series of paintings that told their combined story, past, present, and future. Each piece would reflect a different chapter of their lives, blending their distinct styles into a harmonious whole. Working together was an exhilarating experience. They spent hours in the studio, experimenting with colours and techniques, pushing each other to new creative heights. The project became a labour of love, a testament to their journey and their commitment to each other. The response was overwhelmingly positive as they unveiled their collaborative work at a local gallery. Critics praised the innovative blend of styles and the emotional depth of the pieces. Stella and Emeka stood side by side, basking in admiration, knowing that they had created something truly special. The success of their collaboration opened new doors. Invitations to exhibit their work poured in from galleries around the country. They travelled together, showcasing their art, meeting new people, and exploring new places. Each trip was an adventure, a chance to learn and grow together. They visited art museums, attended workshops, and immersed themselves in the vibrant cultures of the cities they explored. Through it all, their bond grew stronger, their love deeper. Stella's confidence soared. She began to see herself not just as a survivor of heartbreak, but as a thriving, successful artist. Her journey of self-discovery had led her to places she had never imagined, and she was excited about the future. Despite their successes, life wasn't without its challenges. Stella's past wounds sometimes resurfaced, moments of doubt and insecurity creeping in. Emeka had his own struggles, dealing with the pressures of the art world and personal issues. But they faced these challenges together, supporting each other through the tough times. They communicated openly, addressing their fears and insecurities. Therapy sessions became a part of their routine, a space to work through their individual and collective issues. Their commitment to each other was unwavering. They understood that a strong relationship required effort, patience, and understanding. Through every challenge, they grew closer, their love deepening with each obstacle they overcame. As the years passed, Stella and Emeka's bond only strengthened. They had built a life filled with love, creativity, and mutual respect one evening as they celebrated the anniversary of their first art collaboration. Emeka had a surprise planned. They returned to the beach where they had shared their first kiss, the setting sun painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. Emeka took Stella's hand, his eyes filled with emotion. "Stella," he began, his voice trembling with sincerity, "you've transformed my life in ways I never imagined. Your strength, your creativity, your love, they've given me a new purpose. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, creating, dreaming, and facing every challenge together. Will you marry me?" Stella's heart swelled with joy. Tears streamed down her face as she nodded, her voice choked with emotion. "Yes, Emeka, yes, 1,000 times yes." They embraced, their hearts beating as one, knowing that they were embarking on a new chapter of their journey together, a journey of love, growth, and endless possibilities. The months leading up to the wedding were filled with excitement and anticipation. Stella and Emeka decided on a small, intimate ceremony, surrounded by close friends and family. They wanted their wedding to reflect their journey, a celebration of love, resilience, and new beginnings. Stella's friends, especially Mary, rallied around her, helping with every detail. They spent weekends trying on dresses, sampling cakes and choosing flowers. Stella found herself laughing and enjoying the process, a stark contrast to the pain she had felt not so long ago. Emeka was equally involved, eager to contribute to their special day. They chose a beautiful beachside location, where the sound of the waves and the salty breeze would create the perfect backdrop for their vows. It was a place of significance for them, where they had shared many important moments. Mary, ever the planner, organised a bachelorette party for Stella. It was a night of fun, laughter and celebration. They started with a fancy dinner at a chic restaurant, followed by a night of dancing and cocktails. Stella felt truly blessed to have such supportive and loving friends by her side. As the night wound down, they returned to Mary's apartment for a more intimate gathering. They talked about old times, shared stories of their lives, and offered Stella words of wisdom and encouragement. It was a night of bonding, a reminder of the strong, unbreakable bond of friendship. Stella felt a sense of gratitude for the women who had stood by her through thick and thin. They had seen her at her lowest, and now celebrated with her at her highest. It was a reminder of how far she had come and how much love and support she had in her life. Emeka's friends, including his best friend Jake, organised a bachelor party for him. They planned a weekend getaway to a resort, a chance for the guys to relax, bond, and celebrate Emeka's upcoming nuptials. They spent the days fishing, playing games, and enjoying the great outdoors. At night, they sat around the campfire, sharing stories and reminiscing about old times. Emeka felt a deep sense of camaraderie and gratitude for his friends who had supported him through his journey. The bachelor party was a time for Emeka to reflect on his relationship with Stella. He felt incredibly lucky to have found someone who understood him, supported him, and loved him unconditionally. As he watched the flames dance in the fire, he knew that his future with Stella was going to be filled with love, adventure, and endless possibilities. The morning of the wedding dawned bright and clear. Stella and Emeka were both filled with nervous excitement as they prepared for the day ahead. Stella's friends helped her get ready, fussing over her dress, hair, and makeup. She looked radiant, her happiness shining through. Emeka and his friends prepared at a nearby location, sharing jokes and words of encouragement. As the time drew near, Emeka felt a sense of calm wash over him. He knew that marrying Stella was the best decision he had ever made. The ceremony was beautiful and heartfelt. As Stella walked down the aisle, her eyes locked with Emeka's, and everything else faded away. They exchanged vows, promising to love, honour, and support each other for the rest of their lives. There wasn't a dry eye in the audience as they shared their first kiss as husband and wife. The reception was a joyous celebration. Friends and family danced, laughed, and toasted to the happy couple. The beachside location provided a stunning backdrop, the setting sun casting a golden glow over the festivities. Stella and Emeka shared their first dance as a married couple, swaying to their favourite song. They were surrounded by the people they loved, the people who had supported them through their journey. It was a moment of pure happiness, a culmination of their love and resilience. As the night wore on, Stella and Emeka took a moment to themselves, stepping away from the crowd to walk along the beach. Hand in hand, they talked about their future, their dreams, and the life they wanted to build together. Stella and Emeka chose a remote resort for their honeymoon, a place where they could relax, explore, and enjoy each other's company, without distractions. The resort was a paradise, with pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush green grass. They spent their days swimming, snorkeling, and exploring the resort. At night, they enjoyed romantic dinners under the stars, talking about their hopes and dreams for the future. The honeymoon was a time of deep connection, a chance to celebrate their love and the new chapter of their lives. One evening, as they watched the sunset from their private bungalow, Emeka turned to Stella, his eyes filled with love. "This is just the beginning, sweetie. We have so much to look forward to, so many adventures to share." Stella smiled, feeling a sense of contentment and excitement. "I can't wait to see what the future holds, honey. With you by my side, I know it's going to be amazing." Returning home from their honeymoon, Stella and Emeka were filled with a sense of renewed purpose and excitement. They settled into their life together, each day a new adventure. They continued to support each other's passions, balancing their individual pursuits with their shared dreams. Stella's art career continued to flourish. She received invitations to exhibit her work internationally, and her paintings were in high demand. Emeka's own career thrived as well, his collaborative projects with Stella gaining widespread acclaim. Their home became a hub of creativity and love, a place where they could both thrive. They hosted dinner parties, art exhibitions, and gatherings with friends, their home filled with laughter, love, and inspiration. With their careers taking off, Stella and Emeka decided to expand their home studio. They wanted a space that could accommodate their growing artistic endeavours, a place where they could both work and collaborate. They hired an architect to design the perfect studio, one that reflected their personalities and creative visions. The new studio was a blend of modern design and natural elements, with large windows that let in plenty of natural light and provided stunning views of the horizon. The expansion was a labour of love. Stella and Emeka were involved in every step of the process, from choosing the materials to deciding on the layout. When it was finally complete, they stood in the new space, feeling a sense of accomplishment and excitement. "This is perfect," Stella said, looking around the studio. "It's everything we dreamed of." Emeka nodded, his eyes shining with pride. "It's just the beginning, Stella. We're going to create so many amazing things here." The first major event in their new studio was an art show featuring both their works. They invited friends, family, and art enthusiasts to celebrate the grand opening. The studio was filled with people, all admiring the beautiful pieces on display. Stella and Emeka walked through the crowd, receiving compliments and congratulations. They felt a sense of pride and accomplishment, knowing that they had created something truly special. The art show was a huge success, leading to new opportunities and collaborations. Stella and Emeka felt more connected than ever, their shared passion for art and creativity strengthening their bond. With their success, Stella and Emeka decided to give back to the community by offering art classes and mentorship programs. They wanted to inspire and support aspiring artists, providing them with the tools and guidance to pursue their own dreams. The classes were a hit, attracting students of all ages and backgrounds. Stella and Emeka loved working with the students, watching them grow and develop their own unique styles. It was incredibly rewarding, a chance to make a positive impact on the lives of others. Through teaching, Stella and Emeka found a new sense of purpose. They were not only creating art, but also nurturing the next generation of artists. Their studio became a place of learning, inspiration, and community. As the years went by, holding each other passionately in bed one night, Stella and Emeka began to talk about expanding their family. They wanted to share their love and creativity with a child, to build a family filled with love, support, and endless possibilities. They discussed their hopes and fears, their dreams and plans. They knew that it wouldn't be easy, but they were ready to face the challenges together. Then the unexpected happened. One day after work, Stella was in the kitchen preparing dinner while Emeka was in the bathroom. Then there was a loud scream from the kitchen. Emika barely grabbed a towel and dashed to the kitchen, only to find Stella sprawled on the floor. She was lifeless with bloodstains on her leg and all over the floor.
This journey of healing and self-discovery is far from over. Each step forward brings new challenges and unexpected revelations. As she confronts the past, she finds herself closer to understanding who she truly is and what she truly wants.
Every end is just a new beginning. Join me next time as I take the next step on this path to self-discovery.
Stay tuned for the next episode as Stella continues to navigate her path, uncovering deeper truths and embracing her newfound strength. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of Stella's incredible journey.